Level 80, one final journey. Flamen appears lost in her memories. Oh, Zilly, forgive me, I did not see you there. Ever since you spoke to me of your last moments with Minfilia, I find myself often thinking of the moments I shared with her. It was during one such moment of remembrance that a missive arrived from an acquaintance in Ul'dah. Even now I can scarcely believe the letter's contents, written as if in an answer to my heart's lamentation. Such fortuitous timing is nothing short of a miracle, no less than your arrival here this day, I should think. I am about to depart for the Sultanate to meet with my acquaintance, you see, and I cannot think of a better companion for this journey than you. Will you not indulge me with your company? I would not begrudge your absence, but if you are so inclined, it would mean more to me than you would know. How could I refuse? Is this something to do with Minfilia? I suppose if I must. You are too kind, my friend. We are to meet on the steps of Thal in front of Estame's Aesthetics. Pray go ahead, I will be along shortly. Steps of Thal. Hope I have not kept you waiting over long. Flamen, thanks for coming on such short notice. I can't say we were expecting you at all, though I suppose you do have a knack for assisting in matters of dearly departed. So, is it true, my friends? Did you find it? Start from the beginning, the concern was contracted to work on the waterways below Ul'dah. Naturally, this included reconstruction of the Sildi aqueducts. Place Minfilia and the others fled after the ill-fated banquet. Aye, and while we were clearing out the tunnel, a glint amidst the debris caught our attention. Cat's eye. At first we wondered how it got to be there of all places, but then we remembered the stone Minfilia gave you all those years ago. There's no mistake about it. This is the self-same stone. Very first stone she ever unearthed in those halcyon days when she was still called Asilia. She was beaming with pride when she presented it to me. It was a gift I would treasure for years to come. Till the day came when she needed it more than I. She seemed so lost that day in the waking sands. I knew that the cat's eye would remind her of how far she had already come and instill her with a little more courage to take the next step. To think she wore it all this time. When we searched the waterways shortly after the collapse, we didn't find a trace of the Scions, no belongings or anything. Curious that it would appear after all this time. With the stone in hand, Minfilia pressed onward in her quest for true peace. Never once did she look back. And though she is gone, her legacy lives on in you, Zillion the Scions, and in the child Rene. Save in the knowledge that others continue to walk her path, she has sent this stone back to me. This I choose to believe. She has earned her rest. I shall bear this stone that she might have peace in the hereafter. Where are you thinking? Next to where her father rests. Indeed, there's no better place than with your loved ones. Well, you're doubtless keen to see that, so we won't keep you any longer. We'll find a moment to go and pay respects ourselves afterwards. Till next time, take care. Thank you, both of you. Warburton was interred here in Ul'dah at Eralig's burial chamber, but around the time of the Scion's founding, he was moved to the Church of Saint Adama Landama under the care of Father Iliud. Come, let us seek out the Father and request his permission to bury the stone. There you are. I was just telling Father earlier about Menphilia and the cat's eye. Welcome, my child. Welcome. Flamen has explained to me the purpose of your visit, and I see no reason to refuse you. Menphilia would wish to rest with her father. I have known her since she was but a child, full of hope and wonder, an aspiring young miner following in Flamen's footsteps. Beautiful student, to be sure, nary a day passed that she did not set out into the wilderness with a pickaxe in hand. The fate would see her set aside the miner's tool and instead don a mantle of far greater responsibility. She was as passionate then as she was in her childhood, a fire in her eyes that refused to be extinguished. It was that flame that compelled me to lend the Scions my support without a moment's hesitation. To now see so many brave and noble souls continue her work, it only reaffirms that I was right to place my faith in her. Forgive my meandering musings. You have not come to hear me wax nostalgic. Pray see to burying the cat's eye. The 12's blessings be upon you. Thank you, Father Ulyad. Zilly Warburton's grave is just south of the church. Here it is. It was 20 years ago that Warburton came to Ul'dah, risking life and limb to warn us of the threat encroaching on Eorzea. 20 years ago that my ambition robbed him of his life, a daughter of her whole family. You would have been so proud of her. She was a warm, compassionate, and vibrant woman, always ready to answer the clarion call of duty without a moment's hesitation, just like her father. In the end, that selflessness would save not one but two worlds. Now her duty has ended, and though you are worlds apart, I pray with this stone, this precious gem from Asilia, a part of her remains at your side. Just as she remains forever in my heart. Oh, Asilia, never did I imagine such greatness could be born from a beginning so humble. I am proud to have been there for that first little triumph. Not only did you find a gemstone, you found your own path. That path took you far away to a place fraught with danger, but you have achieved all that you ever desired, and you have returned. Rest now, Asilia, my dearest daughter. Won't you say a few words, too? Leave the rest to us. Your legacy lives on. You can rest now, Menphilia. There's much I've left unsaid to Asilia, but I feel as though a weight has been lifted. With a lighter heart, I shall return to Mordona and resume doing my little part for the Scions, for her legacy. Wherever you may be headed, please take care, and when you meet them, do pass my regards to Thancred and Rene and all the others. Thank you for everything. Level 80, one final journey, complete.